Police, that's another big area that I oversee. I've been on the board for 16 years now. We went through a complete turnover of all police personnel. We had to go out and we actually recruited, we advertised for officers. When the officers came in, we have a procedure that is followed that was set up years ago. We interview them, we make recommendations to the board. The board then can all ask questions, and then the board makes a decision whether to hire the personnel or not. We went through a complete turnover. Our chief is Chief Justin Tim. He is one of the youngest chiefs within the state of Wisconsin. I think he does a terrific job. We have a younger department, but we have a department where not only myself, but I believe all the other board members stressed community service. Okay, they go out there, they do their job. You'd be amazed at some of the arrests that are made. You would think these arrests would occur in bigger cities. Well, it's here too, believe it or not. But we really do push a lot of customer service within the community. They get out, they try to meet everybody, they try to find out what you expect, what your needs are. They do things like home watches. If you've gone out of town on vacation for a week or two, you just call up and say, hey, can you do the home watch? And they'll come by and check the home, make sure everything's locked and secured for you. We are very much what is referred to as community policing within the community. We're going to have a referendum, and the reason why is in 2019 we had a study that was done. It told us, based upon our calls, our call volume, and the size of our village, that we should have 2.5 FTEs, full-time equivalents, added on in order to handle the amount of calls that we have. That was 6 years ago. Last year, when we did the fire study with Fontana, Fontana did their own police study. Their department is roughly the same size as ours. They handle about a third less calls than what we handle. We handle many more calls than they do. And they were told that they need to have 4 more officers. So in that time, we have fallen even farther behind. In the referendum, it's going to ask for approval to hire 2 new officers. Why do we need it? Well, when I was younger, when I was a police officer, I loved to get the overtime. I'd love to have the extra money to do whatever we need to do with it. Pay bills, go on vacation, whatever. But when you're forced to do that over and over and over, you get burned out. The way that policing is nowadays, if you're a certified police officer, you could virtually pick and choose where you want to go work. Everybody is looking for police officers. So our concern is burning out our officers and them leaving to go to another department where they don't have to do that. They have families, they have children, just like all of us do, and they want to be able to spend time with their families also. Another reason is officer safety. A lot of times we have one officer on the street, and if they're out on a call and have to make an arrest, they will call a neighboring community, and sometimes county will even come out. I've looked at those reports, and specifically I remember a few of them relating to a domestic. A domestic can get very bad in a hurry. And I looked at those, the response time, 20 minutes before county showed up. A lot can happen in 20 minutes. So it's an officer safety issue also. The last thing is, if we have one officer on, the requirements by the state right now has become so burdensome that you have to do so many reports and all this stuff that when they take an arrestee into the village and they're working on this report and transferring them to county if they have to go there, they're tied up inside for a lot longer than what they used to be. That leaves no officers on the street. So that's the reason why we're asking for the referendum, and I hope you support it. Thank you.